Oh yeah, the beach.
What up, y'all? We back in this bitch. It's your favorite little meaty morsels. I am Glizzy Frank, and of course we have
Musubi.
welcome to the Musubi and Me show. This show is sponsored by Pubes for Noobs. That's right. If you can't grow them, we got your back.
And this show is also sponsored by Christian Newells because this is diversifying. Because why do all the Jewish people get all the shiny rocks?
It's a solid point. Well, I mean,
Right?
I think they deserve it.
It's like diamonds.
I think they deserve it.
The British.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to talk to Kanye about that one.
But it's been a minute. It's been a minute. We had some technical difficulties on our last one. We got it back up and running. We've taken some trips. We've done some things. We've seen some sights.
Yeah, we have. We have. It's been almost a whole month. And after our last show, though, we ended up going to a concert, the Common Kings.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, those kind of finished up the show and then just kind of spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Saw they were there and went down.
I would say the Common Kings, they put on a good live show.
They're really, really good. Like,
because
they should be blowing up.
Yeah. Because normally, I like their jams and stuff like that, but it's like a lot of radio jams. And
they sound better live.
They sound way better live.
Yeah.
They sound softer on the radio. They're like more raw.
It's like less energy. You can't see like the energy that they really possess. But yeah, they're phenomenal. Go check them out. Common Kings for sure.
And then after that, you weren't a part of this. Wish you were there, but there's a little Tahoe trip involved. And you know what I got to say? Incline Village, it's a nice spot. It's kind of quiet. It's small. The snow, it was kind of cold. There was snow there. Actually, but it was sunny. So when it's snowing and sunny, I was wearing T-shirts.
Yeah. Oh, you're a T-shirt guy. Like, what was the temperature there?
I would say like 60s.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like sweater weather for Hawaii, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let's talk about that a little bit, man. So you went in, you did a trip. Like, what is the hardest part about planning a trip with friends?
Just aligning the schedule, getting like similar flights if you guys are getting flights, just compromising to everybody's schedule and their like certain quirks.
But it's a pain in the ass.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
It is a huge pain in the ass. I see why they had like travel agents back in the day. You just talk to the travel agent and they do everything.
So shout out to whoever plans your guys' trips if you guys do group trips and things like that, because it is not fun to plan. You ended up doing most of the planning, right?
Just like for like the flights, I did a lot of the planning, got the like rental car. Our boy Lupia set up it was a very nice Airbnb or VRBO kind of situation going on there.
Yeah. Did you guys take a bunch of like cool pictures like this?
Well, there's a few. I would probably say like 5 to 10 group pictures.
Yeah.
I'm not the best picture taker, but I did have a couple good snaps. There's a couple picture takers in the group.
Yes. Yeah, no, I saw some good photos. So like how much did you guys actually get to snowboard?
Oh, like we went one day.
Right. And how many days did you plan on snowboarding?
Well, we planned like 1.5 or 2 or whatever, but sometimes drinking takes priority.
Right.
And
So walk me through that one. Like it was like basically you guys, you get in the first day.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of, you guys were all in an Airbnb together?
Yes. So we flew a flight. We left at 5 p.m. From Honolulu, and then we landed in San Francisco at midnight.
Yeah.
Then we went and rented a car, and we probably got the car around 12:30. We went to this Mexican restaurant till like 2 or 1:30, and then we drove to Tahoe, which at nighttime it was probably like 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours.
Yep. let's talk about that for a second, because I feel like travel times have gotten exponentially longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now it's like you go to the airport, however early you get there. I mean, everybody's different. You know what I mean? I'm the kind of guy who wants to get to the airport. I want to sit down. I want to sit at the bar. I want to have a couple of drinks at the bar, and then I kind of come in. Now you have to do the whole thing where it's like you got to kind of get on early because nobody checks bags anymore.
Yeah.
Right? So you want to get there early.
That is a huge problem.
Right?
Like,
but then you end up sitting on the plane for like 45 minutes before you actually take off.
Yeah.
You land.
There's always a taxi issue.
Yeah. It takes like another 45 minutes to get off the plane. Then you got to go God knows where just so you can get the rental car. By the time you get the rental car, you're in line for the rental car. Like the whole process of like just downtime alone, I feel like in travel, you're upwards of like 3 hours of just shit time. Yeah.
So there is a lot of like people had to get their bags. We had to take a tram to the rental car place.
Trams? You can't say that on.
There's a trams. We all were transsexual for probably get 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then rental car bullshit. Mm-hmm. There's a lot, just airports aren't efficient. And
all right, but like walk me through when everybody everybody gets to the Airbnb, you guys kind of get your rooms. That first night, are you guys like grabbing drinks and stuff like that?
Well, we got there at 5 a.m.
Okay.
So
this
we took a nap. Yeah, we took a nap.
Right.
And then woke up, maybe around like noonish or 1, and then we started partying. We went to the grocery store, got some drinks, and then started partying.
Started partying right away. So that first day, you guys didn't even ski. Like 5 a.m.
No, because we still had to get like our skis there.
Right.
Other people were coming into town at like 1 o'clock.
Okay, and then the plan was to ski the next day?
And the plan was to ski the next day.
Okay, so when you guys woke up the next day, how did that go?
It was actually, everyone was pretty efficient. I thought there was going to be some like stragglers or whatever.
Or like some shenanigans like, oh, hey, let's just take a shot before we go.
Oh, we definitely took a shot before we went. Yeah. We definitely took a shot before we went.
Yeah.
Had a flask.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous because I hadn't skied in like 20 years. But it's kind of like riding a bike, actually.
It all worked out, huh?
But anyways, no, so we drank. Then we got back from skiing. And then we went to this little Irish pub till like, I don't know, God knows, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then the next day we're like, yeah, I don't know. So we went tubing instead.
Tubing instead. Well, was it cheaper? Had to have been way cheaper, right?
Way cheaper than skiing.
Yeah.
It was fun. Everybody got to enjoy it. I guess. It's definitely not as fun as skiing.
Right.
It was okay, like, for the time, though.
Sick, man. Well, yeah, I mean, I ended up doing, like, a little trip myself. I had to go back to the homeland.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that.
Man, storage wars. Storage wars.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. So, my old man has, like, a bunch of storage units, and we found some stuff, dude. We found some stuff.
You want to talk about what you found?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
What about, so there's some porn.
There was a lot of porn.
What do you think about finding your dad's porn stash?
That was hilarious. The funniest part about that is like, okay, so there's like this like chest, and it was like all the way in the back, tucked away. It had a lock on it, and I was like, there's got to be something valuable in here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm digging through this thing, like digging through, trying to get to this thing. I finally get to it. It's heavy, right? I pull this thing out. I pull it all the way out. I grab some bolt cutters. I cut the bolt, open it up, and it was stuffed to the brim with porn.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you can watch all of that.
He was a pro.
He was a pro. Yeah. So, which is funny, though, because I was like, that was probably worth a lot of money.
Yeah, back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Before the internet ruined all the vintage.
Well, even now, like, it's probably...
I don't know, it probably could be. So would you...
You have some of that old stuff?
Yeah.
Bush?
You got that VHS?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Tan lines?
Yeah.
So what did you end up doing with the porn?
So 1-800-JUNK, we had them there. So they ended up taking it. Honestly, I probably would have, like, if I could have stayed up there and sold it, I probably would have done that.
Yeah.
But, my family was there. My family was like, oh, gross, disgusting. And it's kind of like, I kind of want to dig through this, man.
It's just like filling his pockets.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, so it was definitely interesting, kind of going through that. Found my old snowboard as well. That was kind of fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is
So
it still rideable?
yeah, no, I mean it was top of the line back in the day, so it still kind of holds true now. But
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna give it to one of my nephews or something like that. At this point, I'm kind of
Nice.
like whatever.
What's your craziest snowboard trick that you can do?
Well, back in the day, it was like a backside rodeo.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so I could do like a backside rodeo, 540, fives, through a seven once, double backflips, misties, stuff like that.
Oh, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but now these kids are like they're taking something else, man. I don't know what they're feeding these fucking kids, but if you can't throw down a rodeo, double cork it at this point, it's like you're done.
Yeah.
Like these kids they're next level.
We
Man.
went to sound, like fucking 10-year-old or I don't know, they like 10 or 12-year-olds like
Yeah.
busting that shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
You know what's funny is like I remember playing Cool Borders. You remember Cool Borders?
I remember SSS Tricky. I don't remember Cool Borders.
Cool Borders was like, it was like PlayStation. Anyway, it basically like Tony Hawk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I remember the stuff you would do. You would throw these like crazy, 1260 rodeos or something like that, and it was just unfathomable, right? Like you're like, dude, nobody can ever do that.
Yeah.
Now they fucking do that.
It's like their worst trick in like their box and stuff like that. It seems like every generation, even with like skating and stuff like that, just the next generation just like pumps it like harder and harder and harder.
Yeah. Well, what I always say is we stand on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah.
Which, so you basically see what other people do, and because like that becomes the baseline.
Yeah.
Right. And then you can kind of grow from there. And now they have so much more exposure, just like YouTube alone. You can go and like learn how to do a trick in like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Before it was like your
magazines,
and then from magazines it went to like, videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a little bit.
Did you ever watch like CKY or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. We did that for like a while too, like, jumping into bushes.
I feel like everyone has a phase. Yeah, we did that too.
Shopping carts. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy that they're just like being in shopping carts and just like hurting themselves, and now they're millionaires.
Yeah, but
you think all of them are millionaires?
I think they spent a lot of their money.
I think so too.
I don't think Bam's doing too hot.
Yeah, he's not right now.
Right.
From what it looks like on the media, the fighting demons and he looks like shit.
Yeah.
But he's getting better at skating. I think I saw him do like a 360 flip the other day or something like that.
That's good.
Well, yeah, at least he's not. But him and Steve-O always have like these beefs now or whatever. I'm like, I don't know if it's real.
Yeah, Steve-O's sober.
Yeah, he's been sober for like 10 years.
Yeah, he just couldn't do it anymore, man.
Yeah, he has like a comedy show that I would want to see, but it might be just like too nuts. Like, I don't want to see him like fucking bashing bottles over his face.
It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. You know what I mean? He's like, Mike Tyson, punch me in the face. You're like, dude, will you just stop? Can you chill?
Right.
What are you doing?
Like, yeah. What are you trying to overthink?
Yeah. Like, we get it. You were that guy. You don't have to be that guy anymore. Like, just tell the stories, man.
40.
Yeah,
now he's like listening to a good Steve-O story.
Yeah.
He's like, one time when I was like on cocaine and LSD and all this stuff, me and
It's a pretty good
Lindsay Lohan. Me and Lindsay Lohan. Yes, kind of sound like Steve-O anyway. Me and Lindsay Lohan, like, we're doing more cocaine, and then I took her phone. No, he has the gnarlier ones, but I think that's a story that you would say.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. What about shows, man? You been watching any shows, anything like that?
Well, yeah. Have you ever saw the Physical 100? I know you have.
Yeah, we've
I know you have. So I was hoping for more when the Physical 100 first came out. I like the concept. I like the narration a lot. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
The only thing, or maybe not the only thing, but the thing I don't like is it takes fucking forever for them to get through like the games and stuff like that. Once you see like 5 or 6 people, you don't want to see like the whole amount of people go through the games, right? I want to like speed it up, but it's so cool, so cool,
So cool, so strong.
and it's so
Whoa, how big? It's
He's got such a good body. I mean, look at his body.
yeah.
I felt like there's a little like
I don't think that's
homosexual undertones in there. Like,
There's a lot. There's a lot of
yeah,
but it's also like I don't think that's what they're actually saying. You know what I mean?
no way.
Like, they're probably just like us. We're like, damn, dude, that motherfucker's big.
Yeah,
But they just
yeah.
edit it.
Well, and also like you could see them like none of them are saying anything, and then have like 10 people like
Yeah.
saying stuff on the narration.
Yeah. There's like the one girl too that was like obsessed with like the bodybuilder.
Yeah,
And she's just like, oh yeah, let me massage you. Why are you fucking sweating? Like, yeah, what's going on here? Another one actually that I popped into recently was Ricky Stenicki. You watch Ricky Stenicki?
yeah, good flick.
And then I think we were talking about this, right? Like we were pretty impressed with John Cena.
Yeah, he is like he's more versatile than you would like think. Like you would expect him to just kind of be like broed out from his like character in WWE,
Right.
but he actually has like a lot of diversity to him.
Do you think that he's a better actor than The Rock?
Yes,
Whoa.
The Rock only plays one type of character.
Yeah.
John Cena has multiple roles where he like does like different stuff.
Yeah, but it's also kind of like when you're that big, like you can't really do like he can't just be like slick, you know? What I mean? Like you're like, dude, it's this like
You can't
bodybuilder.
just be like a normal dad, unless it's like the gimmick of the.
It's almost like the old school like Van Damme movies. You remember how like with Van Damme they always had to like make an excuse like why he had a French accent.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, he's an old French legionnaire.
Yeah,
Like, there's always some excuse.
right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Even when he was in Street Fighter, he still had the accent when he was. Was he Guile?
He was Guile.
Yeah.
He was Guile. Yeah, but I think weren't they supposed to be like the United Nations or something, or is he like he was supposed to be like a U.S.
It's like a U.S. general.
Well, Guile is like a U.S. general, but yeah.
He was like a liaison for the army.
Who was your favorite Street Fighter character?
Probably Ryu.
Yeah.
I know he's the cliche one, but he just had like the best moves and stuff like that.
I always thought it was bullshit when people play with like Bison.
Yeah, right.
They did the little slide thing. Yeah. Or even like Blanca. Blanca was like always kind of a hard one.
Yeah.
Just like rolling around, shocking the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You're like, do we chill with that?
Yeah. I would think that Dulcine would have been a better character because he had like stretchy arms and stuff like that, but he always kind of sucked.
He did kind of suck. You know what's cool though was like I always like appreciated when people played with Vega.
Oh yeah,
like that was kind of always cool.
It's like chuck, like Wolverine
jumps on the cage, and like get off.
Sometimes his mask would break.
Yeah.
I think Vega was a girl in. He was a boy in the movie. He was a girl in the game.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's right. But anyways, Ricky Stenicki. Well, we talked about John Cena. What do you think about Zac Efron and his new chin reconstruction?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I actually also watched Iron Claw. Did you watch that yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, dude, he's freaking huge.
Oh no, I didn't watch that. Is that a wrestling movie?
Yeah. Dude, the story for like these guys is like wild.
Is it based on a true story?
Yeah, it's based on a true story. And then they actually had to take out like I think there's another brother.
Oh.
But it was so unbelievable that all of this shit could happen with all the brothers that they ended up taking out the youngest brother.
So what's the premise of it?
It's a wrestling family, so it's basically like, you know, they kind of grew up as wrestlers and stuff like that.
Pro wrestling?
Pro wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah, pro wrestling. And they're just like a family of guys that did that, and it was kind of like they're all kind of bidding for their shot at like being the world champion, and they have to like pay their dues and get their time and all that kind of stuff. But it ends up just like driving these kids like crazy. Like they all, I think like three or four of them ended up committing suicide.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like it was brutal. Or like one of them, I think, died from like a infection, like an intestinal infection or something weird like that in Japan. And so it was, it's just so
wonder if that's because CTE has a little thing to do with
I'm
it.
sure, man. I'm sure those guys are probably. I mean, if you
They're
look
all
at
roided out.
CTE, you're like, you definitely are probably getting it in WWE, like professional wrestling.
Yeah, because you hit your head so many times and probably pretty hard.
Yeah, like weekly taking chair shots. Yeah.
It's not good for the old noggin.
No.
Over there.
You know, like another one I actually watched recently. I don't know if you got into this guy, The Gentleman.
I started watching it, but I was doing something else then. So is it good?
It gets better, yeah. Guy Ritchie. I mean, Guy Ritchie.
I'm a Guy Ritchie fan.
Yeah, we're all Guy Ritchie like film guys, but now you get like multiple episodes of it.
Yeah.
And man, yeah, I hope they keep going with it because it was awesome.
Yeah, I know. I need to I need to watch it, but I just watched it and I think I fell asleep because I was like tired. It wasn't because of the show, but sometimes whatever you put on, you're just gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
To it. We did watch the Unbreakable trilogy. Have you heard of that? Like Unbreakable with Bruce Willis. That's the worst out of all the movies, I think. The second one, Split, was the best one, and it's like, what's that guy's name? M. Night Shyamalan creates kind of his own dark
twist.
So
weird. M. Night Shyamalan, there's a twist,
right? But the ending of Unbreakable is probably one of the worst movie endings I've ever seen in my life, bro. You know how at the end of movies where they pause it and then they have the little narration oh, Tommy and Julie ended up getting married and having their own nail salon.
Yeah.
Well, that happened pretty much at not a pivotal moment, but it was kind of concluding. The movie was concluding, and then it just paused, and then the rest of the movie was just 2 lines for one character, 2 lines for the other character, and credits. And
you know, what would be a good
not a fan.
M. Night Shyamalan twist.
That was a good movie.
No twist.
Yeah, right. No twist. Right?
You're just waiting for it, and nothing ever pops up. That would tickle me. Yeah. He's like, "Gotcha, bitch."
But Split was a good movie.
Okay, and then you said it's trilogy though, right? So it's Unbreakable.
Unbreakable is first. Split is the second. It's about this guy that has schizophrenia, and then all of his personalities come together.
I like that.
All of his personalities come together and form this one personality that has a superhero.
Yeah,
and it has that guy he has a killer performance in it.
Who's the guy?
He was young Professor X or that.
Young Professor X. Oh, dude! All right. This is one of the funniest things I saw recently. And it said, if Professor X can move anything with his mind, how come he didn't move his fucking legs?
Yeah. Get the image of walking.
Yeah.
He's not that powerful.
No.
He always had a weird wheelchair, too. Did you watch the X-Men ever when you were a kid?
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody was a Wolverine fan.
Wolverine was cool.
Yeah.
I liked Gambit.
Gambit was cool.
Yeah.
Gambit was cool.
Beast was annoying.
Any of the tortured kind of superheroes are always the better ones, right? You always like the guys that are a little dark, a little
stuff
exactly.
That.
It's nobody's a fan of Cyclops.
No, he's just a preppy, pretty boy.
Yeah, I lead the team. You're all right, shut up.
Right?
Yeah. Nerd.
Your fresh haircut.
Yeah.
What, you got supercuts?
Exactly. Cool.
Have you been watching the Final Four or the college basketball at all?
No. You know what? I was actually more intrigued by the women's.
Yeah, because they got that one. It seems like they're doing more advertising for the women's.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely pushing it. Yeah, Caitlin Clark has been just killing it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just kind of.
Did you do a bracket?
I did not do a bracket. I tried to do a bracket, but then it was the morning of, and I was trying to kind of do it before work or something, and then it was I was already too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, which doesn't really matter because I think I saw one of the funnier things was somebody at one point had a bracket that was
Oh, that's like
which is
hard.
it's
super hard.
like just as impressive as having like an all right bracket.
Yeah,
right?
you should get money for that.
100%. Yeah, I think it should be the same.
Right?
Yeah, either 100% like all right or all wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The odds are like 1 in millions.
Hmm.
Millions. Have you ever played craps before? Speaking of odds.
Craps?
Yeah.
Like in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm more like a blackjack kind of person.
Yeah.
But
I read it like a book or a couple books about the odds and where to place the bets, but had a good time recently at a craps table, and I was like, oh, this is an enjoyable experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably different if you're like losing money and stuff like that. But
yeah, definitely. Well, so my buddy was he was like kind of just like a degenerate gambler, and he had he was like the guy that would have like all the sports, like you could basically place bet. He's a bookie.
Yeah.
Right. But he had like just so much money coming in and stuff like that. But he was the type of guy who would go play the craps table, and he was like, yeah, I play the no pass line.
Oh,
so he played.
There's always a stigma. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's the guy where it's like they want you to fail. He's like, you're going to fail eventually, and I'm going to make money off that. Yeah. He was that guy. That's like, yeah.
It's not like you don't get a lot of fans at the table when you're
no, everybody hates you.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody hates you. But he was like, hey, man, I'm going to win. He didn't care. So.
But the odds are that it's going to hit more times. Well, actually, for the no pass, because even if they hit like 7 or craps, craps, I guess they would win. 7 and 11, the no pass line would lose.
Mm-hmm.
Because on the come out roll, 7 and 11 is automatic winner.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. If you play like no pass, and then I think you could bet this little bet called craps and 11 that you could bet on like the craps and stuff like that. But nobody wants a no pass guy.
No pass guy sucks.
He just wants to be an asshole. He just has like, bigger issues to deal with. But the best bet, well, I read one book and said the best bet that you can play is the odds. So you want to play the pass line and you want to do the odds because the odds are actually true odds, so there's no casino advantage, meaning like if the button or whatever like that goes, if they roll a 4 and then the button goes to the 4, the odds or whatever like that, if you bet on the odds, they'll pay you out big time.
Yeah.
But if you put the money on the 4, they pay you out like less than the actual odds of it hitting the die.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it's called the place bet.
Huh. Yeah, I'm actually going to Vegas next weekend.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we're gonna go for the UFC fights, UFC 300.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that'll be sick.
Who's fighting in that one? Did they say?
Yeah, they did. Well, I mean, here, let's pull up the card.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Guys, I saw the only thing I saw was Dana White saying he couldn't say it yet.
Dude, he was hyping that up. Like, it was, like, just ridiculous.
Yeah, big time.
But yeah, Pereira Hill, that's, like, kind of the big one.
Who do you think is going to win?
I like Pereira.
Yeah.
Pereira. But, I mean, that's, like, you know, well, we got the odds right here, minus 155, right?
Oh, yeah.
Really, this is the big money fight right here, right? Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be...
nice. You're going to see it live?
Dude, yeah. So that'll be good.
Where's it at? Like MGM or something like that?
Yeah, they do. No, I think they do it at T-Mobile Arena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some good little fights on this for sure.
So, are you gonna watch Holly Holmes, old school?
Yeah. There's Cody Garbrandt's on here too.
Are you going to watch the whole thing?
Probably because I know one of the people we're going with wants to watch the Cody Garbrandt Figueroa fight, which is like the first fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll probably be there early.
So how long is that? That's like 8 hours from the first fight to the last fight?
Yeah, well, it's probably close for like 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a long time to be in a stadium.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll leave.
You can take some breaks. Yeah, you can take some couple breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
Have you been to a UFC fight before?
Oh, yeah, dude. I've been to Well, you know that.
Well, yeah. I mean, like in Vegas.
Yeah, yeah. We've been to some good ones, man. I've been to, I was there for Connor and Khabib,
Oh, wow.
his first fight. Nate Diaz, Masvidal. We were there for that one. We were there for Nate Diaz and Connor, the second fight.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man, I've been to a few.
Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like it. So where do you guys stay? Like, do you guys stay at a house or like a hotel?
No, hotel. You got to go hotel in Vegas.
Yeah.
Man. The hotels are so cheap. Yeah, I forgot the name of the hotel actually that we stay at, but it's the one that has like the pool outside, and it's got like the huge like big screen that you can like watch sports and be in the pool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like that one. I never actually get in the pool. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah, there's a lot of pee in there.
I'm sure there's got to be a ton.
Even some semen.
Probably a little bit of semen.
It's just when it's that crowded, it's hard to watch everybody.
Definitely syphilis.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ever get sick in Vegas, it's probably probably had something to do.
I wonder if you could contract any diseases just by being in a dirty pool.
For sure.
You don't think they put enough chlorine in there?
I mean, they do, but it's like, so if somebody like throws up in the pool or something like that happens, they have to clear the pool out and they have to like put more stuff in it, and you have to stay out of it for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of stuff probably going on in Vegas that, I mean, when do you ever see the pool evacuated in Vegas? Never, right? You know somebody's throwing up.
I was about to say.
Somebody's throwing up.
How many times in like a super crowded pool do you think people throw up a day?
Oh,
at least once,
at least. Yeah, at least.
Probably 5.
Yeah. But so we'll do that and watch the fights. We'll probably grab dinner after. I mean, that's kind of an interesting one, right? Splitting the bill.
Yeah.
Like, how do you split the bill, right?
So for long trips, there's a cool app, Splitwise.
Mm-hmm.
Not sponsored, but Splitwise. Throw us a sponsor, then we'll throw you right next to New Pubes and Christian Rules.
Yeah.
And it just pretty much you could put in who was there, or you put who's on the trip, and you put how many people are there for like each event, and it does a pretty good job just like splitting stuff. But then sometimes people will like, I don't know, like say that everyone's there or other stuff. But for all in all, it's like it's a great app. But that's different than like dinner time and stuff like that. Well, dinner time, if you have Splitwise, just one person gets it, and then everyone like Venmo you later. It's like Venmo stuff.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of like, like I'll buy a round, you buy a round, next person buys a round. You know what I mean? Like I love that, but it really only works with like a certain group of friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like sometimes you end up like you buy a round and then nobody else buys a round. God damn it. Yeah, man.
So how would you split the bill in Vegas? Are you going? Is it going to be a big group or?
That's the thing, man. It's going to be a big group, and it's my girl's birthday as well. So it's like, I want to kind of do like a little like birthday dinner thing, but then it's also like, okay, now you're going to have like
a bunch of people there.
Yeah, like 6 or 7.
Oh, that's got to be tough.
People. Yeah.
I think all you got to do is everyone splits it, and obviously pay for your girl.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably try and do like another little dinner or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Separate on the side, and then we'll do the group one probably after the fights or something like that. Yeah, that's probably how that one's gonna go. But yeah, I mean, I think general rule is like you're usually going in and there's kind of like a hierarchy of people. You know what I mean? Like if I go out to dinner with like my family or something like that, usually one of my aunties or uncles is probably gonna pick it up.
Yeah,
because it's like, and it's just hard to. You got to kind of let them do it.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of let them do it. They want to do it.
Like, how much do you fight to like pay the bill? I'll be like, hey, I'll pull out my wallet, and they say no. I'm not going to be like, come on. That's just like,
it's once. Right? Yeah, I pull out the wallet and be like, hey, let me get this, and they say no, and I say okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, don't do the thing where you're kind of like,
oh, come on, I'll pay.
No, I got it. Yeah. It used to be my friends and I we were actually really good about that, where we would all try and hijack the bill.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you literally had to go in and, like, talk to the person while you're having dinner, give them your card, and then sometimes you would do that, and then somebody had already given the card. You know what I mean? It was like that kind of thing, where we're
Yeah,
all
that's
trying to
cool,
one
yeah.
up each other. But yeah, man, it's always like kind of a weird one.
You definitely have to have a certain group.
Yeah, 100%. You all play some Family Feud?
Yeah.
All right, man, I got a good one for you. Okay. So it's you can't look at the screen now.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not
So
looking.
name something an athlete might break. There's four.
Foot.
Huh?
Foot.
I'll give that one to you. Yeah, it's a bone or a body part.
Oh, record.
Yep. That's number one.
How many are there?
Four.
So, okay, bone, body part, sweat.
No. Big baseball. Yep.
Cord?
No. No. The next one is the last one is more. A ref is probably gonna have to step in.
Cool.
Yes. Not bad.
Okay, a couple hits, but yeah,
Not bad.
not bad.
Let's do one more. We'll do one more here. Ooh. Name an occasion where parents force their kids to wear a certain outfit.
Church.
Yep. There's 6 here. That's
shit.
number 4.
Church. A wedding.
Yep. That's number 1. No.
Interesting. Birthday.
No.
Ooh. Graduation.
No.
Name something that parents force their kids to wear a certain outfit.
Yep. So far, you've got a wedding and church.
Oh.
There's 2 holidays in there.
Church.
There's 2 holidays. Yeah.
Juneteenth.
No.
Christmas.
Yes. That's number 5.
Thanksgiving.
No.
Easter.
Oh, there's Easter. Yes. Easter's 2. This one is like not really a holiday, but it's kind of a holiday. It's not a holiday, but it's like
Labor Day.
no, but it's one that we kind of celebrate.
4th of July.
No.
October.
No. Think dress up.
I'm trying to think.
It's not like it doesn't have to be like dress up, but it's like you're gonna wear.
Halloween.
Yep. Halloween's 3, and then the last one, number 6. Think like back when you were a kid. Like you're like a kid, and like your parents pick out a specific outfit for just one day. Just
Communion.
close. No. No, still think less church, more school.
Day of school.
Close.
Second day of school.
uh,
Okay, I give up.
School picture day.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that was good.
Kids these days, man, they're saying some like pretty weird stuff too.
Do you know what sussy means?
Do I know it? Yeah, sussies. Yeah, like sus, like suspect.
Nope.
What?
It means gay.
What?
Yeah.
Sussy. Oh.
Yeah. You sussy, you gay.
All right. What about this one? Let's go through these. Cap.
Cap is lying.
Yeah. Busted.
Bussin'? Like you busting your ass? Like you hustling? Or you busted?
It's something that's really, really good. It's bussin'. Chubby.
Chubby?
Chubby.
Oh, that's like the...
No.
It's chubby.
No. It means uncool. Drip, blow up.
Blow up?
Yeah.
Like when you get your makeup done?
Blow up is more like when you're like you go from like your adolescent to, like an adult, and you kind of like, that's a glow up.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
what slang words did you use when you were a kid? Like, there's the top ones. Like, there's a time when I used tight. Like, oh, that's so tight.
Yep. I would use like hella.
Hella,
Yeah.
hella's a good one. Sick. Sometimes still use sick.
Sick.
So sick.
Yeah. I guess it would be Gen X. What would that be? Millennial slang?
Yeah.
Um, on fleek? Nope, never used that one.
Yeah.
Low key, shook. I don't think millennial. It might even be. Yeah. Well, I tried Gen X. But that was like weird ones too.
Low key.
Woke. Yeah, more like hella tight.
Yeah. I guess it'd be 90s slang you'd have to search. Hella tight. Oh, that's hella tight.
Let's go to like 2000 slang. Sweet.
Oh, yeah, sweet was a good one. Oh, sweet. South Park made sweet popular too.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know any of these. Totsy Totsy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was the
Bees.
1920s slang. Okay, that's why. What?
Oh,
What
I
is
like that. Action.
Yeah.
Right before our eyes.
Bodacious. 90s. Get jiggy.
That was never slang.
Was
Oh, yeah. Everybody did that after the commercial.
yeah.
I feel like that was more 2000s, but maybe the first one came out in the 90s. They ran with that a long time.
What is that?
The what's up?
Oh, dude, those are like, yeah, I like those though. Those were good.
Wow. Everybody did it.
Yeah.
It was what's up, and then I'm rich, bitch. When Dave Chappelle came out with Charlie Murphy, everybody was doing that.
They say that before memes, all we had was just us repeating Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
lines.
right.
Fuck yo, couch.
Yeah, right.
That was pretty.
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. You did the little John. Okay.
What? Who? What?
I just remember.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street.
But yeah, man, that's some weird times for sure. For show.
Groovy. I never said. Do you ever say groovy?
Yeah, that's like that stuff that we can probably like say now and be like,
yeah, because they're older.
yeah. I saw bodacious. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna start using that one again.
Right?
Bodacious.
Oh, that's so bodacious.
Bodacious. Yeah.
Like that sounds like a Ninja Turtle would say that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, cowabunga.
Bodacious.
Bodacious.
Tubular. Radical.
Yeah. You remember Rocket Power?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was always good too.
that was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like Chemo or something.
Yeah, right.
Chances are high his name was Keith. Yeah, man. I don't know. What else we got, man? I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Not bad for kind of getting back on track
Just
here.
getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool, man. Well, it's been fun. It's been real. But
we'll have to catch you at the next deal. Big gulps, huh?
deuces.